Let's bring in Shauna Lloyd, ABC News contributor, managing partner at the Cochran firm. Shauna, I don't know if you heard it the same way. I did not hear a great deal of new information aside from really what was established in the early hours, which is that 4 young people horribly murdered in their beds. Apparently while they were asleep, there were some defensive injuries by someone with a knife, and that police really at this point don't have a lot of leads. They've ruled people out, but they don't have a fix on who did this.
Yeah, Terry, we didn't necessarily get a lot of new information. However, we have to remember that this is still an active investigation, and law enforcement has to strike a very serious balance between keeping the public informed, but still having enough cards to kind of do their investigation. So there may be information that they're holding back that they can try to utilize when identifying a suspect later. So there's a lot of this that they are not disclosing, I think, and not giving us enough information, but that might be because they need it to complete the investigation.
And that community shaken, obviously. One of the first questions from the student newspaper, I believe it was what kind of security is going to be on campus when students come back from the Thanksgiving holiday? And the state trooper there, the head of the state troopers, did try to reassure the student body that there will be a lot of security on campus. This is a community that hadn't had a murder in years, and now they've got 4 in one night in this way. You know, the leaders of that community, you know, the longer this goes on, and I think one of the purposes of this was to tamp down the anxiety, the amateur sleuthing that's going on, the pointing of fingers at various people. That's why they read out a list of people who were being cleared at this point of any wrongdoing. There's an additional burden on this investigation, and that is panic because of just the terrifying unknown in this crime.
Absolutely. Anytime you have such a horrific instance, especially when we're talking about young people on a college campus and, you know, students, there is going to be a level of fear and panic. And the police are trying to ensure that, you're right, the amateur sleuthing and all of this finger pointing dies down, because what they're looking for are real clues, real evidence that can lead them to the perpetrator of this crime. And so they don't want to have a lot of individuals going about and spreading misinformation, because that doesn't help their investigation. It just gives them more misinformation to have to cull through. And so it's really important that the community understand that they're working on it, which is what they tried to convey, and that they're going to be very active about the security for the students coming back after Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. You got that sense of mission to get this case solved and to keep that community safe from each one of those officials. And Shauna Lloyd, we thank you for being with us on this case all day and wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Terry. Great to see you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.